Good morning, Phoenix Numerology family. Welcome to July 12th, 2021. Happy Monday, all. So, what do we have for today? So, today we have a This Day in History for our daily numerology, which is a 15-6. We have a day and month of a 1, and we have a day of a 3. So finally today we have none of the malefics. So good day and a good way to start off our 9-day cycle. So let's start with our day and month. So this, for our 9-day cycle, we're starting off on a day 1. So what I want you to do today is I want you to take a look at what things you're bringing into the next 9 days. So for the next week and a half, more or less, what do you want your next 9 days to be? Do you want them to be built around a mindset of success and moving forward? Do you want them to be built around having limiting beliefs and issues and feeling, darkness or feeling fear and anxiety? Do you want them to be productive? Do you want them to be social? Think about the different things that you want. So think about your mental health, think about your physical health, think about your spiritual health, think about your emotional health, and from there, and think about your relationships and say, in the next 9 days, what do I want? And so from there, you can start building habits. And so when you're building habits, take them as small, take them maybe one at a time, right? And say, okay, for this next 9 days, I want to focus on maybe eating healthy. And this doesn't have to be a big change, but just change maybe 1 or 2 options to a slightly healthier option. So maybe instead of having Coke every day, you can have carbonated water. Or maybe you can decide that for one day or for every day, instead of having a big bar of chocolate, you could have like 1 hot chocolate, right? So just think about what things you can make healthier, or think about what things you want to have control over, and start building those habits and say, for the next 9 days I'm going to do this thing, and it only takes 2.5 cycles for you to build a new habit. So take those cycles and start building on those habits and start stacking them. So an example of that is if you wanted to consume more empowerment medium, then maybe stack that onto like brushing your teeth or your morning routine, things that you already do. So take a look at the things that you already do and then start stacking those habits on together. So when we look at the day, we're starting off with a day 3. So day 3s are all about creativity, thinking outside of the box, and then our This Day in History is all around community and balance and stability. So what I would recommend for this particular 9-day cycle, given this makeup, is that when you're thinking about these new habits, one of the places that would probably be the best place to start is thinking about our emotional and relationship and mental areas. Right? And I say this because of this 6 and this 3. So we can have out-of-the-box thinking, we can start thinking about things in a new way, and we can start thinking about balance, stability, and community. And so one of the things that helps with things like depression or anxiety is to build our community. So take a look at the community that you already have and start building into the relationships that are serving you. And start building into the ones that give balance to your life, and start building into the ones that you think are going to serve you in moving forward, right? We are the culmination of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And so this doesn't necessarily have to be that you're directly there, but let's think of it this way. If you spend an hour a day, let's say, with someone on a podcast, right, then you're spending 5 hours a week to 7 hours a week every single day or every single week with that person. Who else do you spend that much time with, right? So you're the combination of these 5 people. So if you're going to add someone in, think about someone who is going to give you motivation, or who's going to give you inspiration, right? So with this in mind, start thinking of these areas in terms of balancing it out, in terms of that stability, in terms of building relationships, and in terms of that creativity. Now, for our tarot of the day, we have the 8 of Wands. We're still on this Wands track. So, with the 8 of Wands, right, you can see that the 8 of Wands, she's looking off into the distance where these dandelions are coming, right? She's looking off into that distance, and you can see she's got this bubble with some sort of something that's in her mind, some sort of goal, right? And so, again, this is one of those things that, you can have a dream. You can start dreaming. You can start thinking of the things that you want to build in this 9-day cycle, and have that goal, and have a bigger goal, right? And then start chopping it down one step at a time, and start dreaming of that castle, dreaming of that place where you want to be, right? Where we focus is where our energy goes. So if we focus on negative things, if we focus on what we don't have, if we focus on our losses, that's where our energy is going to go. If you have a road and there's one tree on it, if you look at that tree, you're going to hit it. If you focus on the things that are in your control, if you focus on where you want to go, if you focus on the things you want to have, if you focus on the things that are going to make you happy, fulfilled, purposeful, grateful, if you focus on those things, that's where your energy is going to go. That's what you're going to head towards. If you focus on that open road, if you focus on that castle off in the distance, you're going to end up there. So make sure that you're focusing towards that, right? And when you're on this journey, just keep in mind that things are going to come at you. Things are going to come at you fast. You might not always feel like you're equipped to deal with the speed at which these things come, particularly during this next 9-day cycle, right? Things are going to come at you. There's going to be a lot that's happening your way. Things are going to move quicker than you might like them to. But just remember, you already have the years of experience behind you. You've dealt with this before. You've dealt with things like this before. You have the capability to handle it. So take a breath. Sit in that balance, sit in that stability, and move forward and drive forward and continue working towards that goal. Put blinders on like a horse. Put blinders on to the obstacles. They don't matter. The obstacles don't matter. Your goal, your dream, what you want, focus on that, move towards that, focus on building that balance, stability, habits towards those things, and that is what is going to get you to that dream. So, hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Hope you guys have a good week. And comment below and let me know, what's your dream? What are the things you're working on? Thank you so much, and make sure to like and subscribe and help other people learn about what tarot numerology is and how they all go together. Thank you so much. Have a great day.